think based on the economy today, previous to the last question, our finances have a great deal to do with how we should proceed forward, just like any municipality in our world today. I believe that, for example, the KPUD is a reasonable alternative for our water system. Right now, the documents bear out that the KPUD could manage the water system efficiently. I think more importantly, we need to also look at not just costs, but what kind of personnel do we have available to long-term manage our water supply, our finite resource into the future that's important for all residents on the island. So right now the KPUD offers a high level of technical individuals that we as a city can't provide at this time. As far as the police goes, I think the community is looking for our city council to address the lack of trust issue. The recent events with the Civil Service Commission go in the opposite direction of that, and I'm hoping that we can work towards resolving some of those issues.
I really believe in local government being a good way for a community to take care of itself and assure that its own community values are reflected in the way it's doing business. And that includes some of those basic services. For example, the police department. We need to know who the people are that are in the police department. I want them to be accessible. I want it to be something that our community knows them well enough to trust them and understands how they've come together. I'm not sure about the utility. My inclination is to think that we ought to be able to handle and manage a fairly simple system, or in this case, 3 different utilities within our local government. I have worked for the Water and Wastewater District Association for the state of Washington, so I know special purpose districts around water and wastewater issues pretty well around the state. And this is not a complex system. I don't think we've handled the finances well at all. And my sense is, from my short bit of attending the Utility Advisory Committee meetings and the City Council meetings and those conversations, that we're getting the finances under control. And I have not yet heard that the issue is about the quality of the service delivery. I don't know that. If that's an additional issue, we need to really look at that. I think if it's financially viable and our ratepayers are not, if we get the rates under control and we know the financial controls are there, it's not complex. It's a very small part of our budget. We can handle it and ought to if we can locally. I don't know for positive one way or another. I'm still learning, but that's my inclination.